Art offers viewers a unique window into the world. The importance of the arts in the lives of young people has been well documented, and research indicates that early exposure to the arts can have a positive and lasting impact on children. The Indianapolis Museum of Art is committed to making arts opportunities available to young people free of charge on a regular basis. One example of this commitment is the IMA Perspectives After School program. Although the IMA has worked with area public schools for many years, recently a new photography, video, and international exchange program was started for young people.
These kids really want a way to express themselves instead of just you going to school, teacher, information, kid. They want something back the other way. This is a good outlet, send something back.
In 2009, the museum restructured the after-school program and introduced a new initiative at 3 Indianapolis public schools: IPS Cold Spring School, School number 14, and 43 were invited to participate in the newly created Perspectives After School program.
Well, I thought that it would be a good way to learn about art.
You could actually explore a lot more than being in just classes of art.
This year, classes met on a weekly basis as local teaching artists traveled to the schools to lead photography activities.
Let's zoom in on that.
Indianapolis-based artist William Rasdale and Achu Patufe have worked with the IMA to shape a program focused on art, design, and nature throughout the school year.
Each of them has a camera and we make up activities to get into. I can ask them to document their experience every time they come to school in the morning. And what hallways do they take, what do they see, all the way to go in class. Another one could be make up a scenario and act it out and take still shots of every action, and then we'll make a flip book. Or one instance where took the cameras home, documented their home, their family, their environment, their neighborhood.
As a photographer, I view myself very much as a storyteller. And this gives me the opportunity to not only tell my story as I have the chance to do my own personal photography, it gives me a chance to share that opportunity with young people who oftentimes don't have a voice. Giving them an inexpensive digital camera and giving them the freedom to explore their communities. Actually, they were able to access areas of their culture that I would never be able to get into.
Everybody has a way of seeing the world, and these kids take the cameras and they sort of document their own way of seeing the world.
I like taking pictures of people, myself, and flowers and all that.
It's different when you take pictures and video because you can hear the birds chirping and the bugs and the wind blowing. You couldn't normally hear it because people talk too much.
You could look back on it only once in real life, but if you take a picture of it, you could have that forever.
To them, this is an amazing way to play. They actually capture their world, and they really can't have enough time with the cameras. We go there for that hour and a half, and they're very excited. It seems as if they just come to life after class.
In addition to learning basic photography skills, students participated in a unique technology-focused international exchange. In the spring, students enrolled in the Perspectives program shared photographs, stories, and questions with partner students in Cape Town, South Africa.
Having this tool at hand to give them the opportunity to learn about the different cultures, it's just so much to delve into. So using the internet gives them a positive application of the technology as a research tool. We try to make it fun, giving them interesting ways to view the information and to retain it.
I like drawing.
From February through April 2010, Mr. Rasdale encouraged students to explore the world around them and share their life experiences with students across the ocean
I live in Menenberg.
through a weekly video and photography blog.
16 and 11 cute.
I thought it was kind of cool that I would like to visit it one day.
While Mr. Rasdale led the effort in South Africa, at home in Indianapolis, Achu Patufe continued to teach students photography techniques and used Google Earth to identify where South African students were located as they communicated.
Kids in two different places sharing their experiences, and a lot of similarities and a lot of differences, bringing two worlds together.
13.
These exchanges were designed to shape new ways of looking at the environment, becoming more globally aware, and helping students build critical thinking skills.
To attain a sense of ownership of not just their city, not just their block, their city, but also the world. It's my city, it's my world.
Take pictures, you get to see things like you haven't seen before. If I wouldn't have gotten the camera, I wouldn't have seen it.
We ask them, okay, take pictures, but start to look at things that you don't normally notice. They actually will come back and say that they've seen beauty in places that they didn't think to look before.
Field trips to the IMA were also arranged at the end of the school year. During these visits, the students were asked to explore the idea of seeing the world from multiple perspectives.
It was really fun. I've been to the IMA a lot of times. I learned about different arts and seeing them in different point of views.
They also made journeys to the IMA galleries to discuss works of art and take a closer look at the environment that surrounded the building.
When you go outside, take a picture, a lot of great things happen there.
Some students photographed the beautifully landscaped grounds that surround the IMA, and others took a nature walk in the soon-to-be-open 100 acres Art and Nature Park.
The IMA, it was my first time going, so I was really excited. I can't believe they have 100 acres out there, so that's kind of cool too.
It's helped me appreciate it even more. Like when I have to walk up to my bus stop, I could actually appreciate looking up and I see birds flying across the sky and everything else.
There's different ways you can see art, and that art is really important to people. It's just not some game. Art has changed things in people's lives.
The Indianapolis Museum of Art strives to inspire young people to observe and learn from the world around them, to find creative solutions to the challenges they may face in the future, and use their creative voices as they mature and grow. Our hope is that we will build the next generation of museum visitors and advocates. The Indianapolis Museum of Art would like to express gratitude to the Ephraimson Family Fund, a CICF fund, for their generous support of the Perspectives After School program. Special thanks to Real Images Video for their services.